Let's get dating some fucking ghosts.
Oh, shotgun.
Is that a ghost? That's like a ghost of what? A ghost of a germ. Okay, there's a next button down here. Let's see if
Wendigo.
Yeah, let's preemptively put ourselves top right.
Yeah.
Games TR. There we go.
That stands for top right.
That's true. And guys, let us know if the audio is great.
Oh my god, this is Wendigo. Off of that.
It's Fran Wendigo.
Off of that, like, very good board game we made about turfs in one episode.
Dealey does a great Princess Di impression. That's
Where?
fair enough. Yeah. what aspect
I need
of
to
her
know
life?
more.
I run this little operation.
Okay.
Okay, so she's like the dating god.
Wow, this is a bit like, are we getting ego points if we pick the right answer? I think nice to meet you, Fran.
Yeah,
because I kind of want to bang Fran.
Well, that's not an option, I don't think.
Well,
maybe if you play your cards well.
if I'm persistent enough.
Never say never. That's the nice guy mentality.
They say, yeah. If you keep.
I've been on a couple of incel forums, and they do be saying, "You're a nice one," she said. He looks over his shoulder and looks at
here.
Perfect. A menagerie.
Nice ones, sad ones.
That's all kinds.
That's the binary.
Those are the two genders of ghost.
Nice and sad. A few spooky customers.
Hello. Is that separate to the ghosts?
Yeah, I think so. She didn't look. It gets lonely being a ghost.
I like the vibe of this game. Don't you like the music a lot?
I'll give you some company, Fran. You can. That's a line. You could type that in.
I think it's voice activated.
Okay. It has been. Oh, we're a ghost. Okay.
It
has been pretty difficult.
Do you think I would
no,
go
I
with
think
this one?
no, I think empathize. I know that you would go with that. I know, but
okay,
I think,
yeah, you're right. You'd be like, oh yeah, lockdown has been. It's been rough having to be by yourself the whole time.
Yeah,
Fuck. Not seeing all your family and friends
really
that you love.
Torn up about that.
Hard and bad. It has.
Yeah.
Now she thinks we're weak.
No, because she said that it was difficult.
She's like,
she was looking sad.
She wanted
maybe
you to
she's
be
gonna
like
cheer up.
A beacon, you know, like in.
She wanted me to be a bit of hope.
What's that famous farmer from the Soviet Union? Who became like a? He's got a great name. He became like an icon for how good his farming was, and you wanted to be like him.
Stakhanov.
Yeah, I think I said Stakhanov. Stakhanovites.
Yeah, probably.
Like
yeah, the Stakhanovites was.
So we can be like that, but for fucking ghosts.
Okay.
Wonderful.
There you go. See, no, she agreed.
She did like to that.
She smiled.
I've been to a few body
we've reached
language.
out. She doesn't want your Soviet propaganda. We've got 3 rooms set up.
The fucking room.
They've each got beds, yeah? Each with their own super fun
You can't
things.
sleep with the ghost right here, I don't think. Or do you think that would be appropriate?
Pick one.
Oh, I don't like having to pick. This is like blind date.
And sit at a table.
Okay.
Do ghosts sit?
Makes sense.
Yep.
Doesn't it? Fran, we've got something, Fran.
Fran, which room are you in?
She's looking at me,
Which one are you in? Another ghost who also signed up.
Yeah.
Ghost signing up, I like that.
Sits across from you.
Google form.
You have a few minutes to get to know them. Maybe we'll share some interests.
He looks over his shoulder and looks innocent. I'll try and get a photo one day. Just like Princess Di did.
Sounds like, what's that film about a model man? Zoolander. The Zoolander.
Oh, doing Magnum.
Then a bell rings.
And you switch seats.
Just with each other.
Yeah.
Wow, I remember you.
Uh-oh.
From somewhere. Maybe God rings the bell. That could be a plot point.
Is he in charge of this as well?
He's in charge of everything. When it comes to ghosts, that's his purview.
I thought he had to deal with the living. I didn't know he was in charge of ghosts.
In all,
you'll meet 3 ghosts. A bit like Scrooge did. He didn't make the most of it though. He didn't
bang any of them, did he?
He met 4 ghosts and didn't fuck any of them.
Lazy.
To be fair, I don't know that he was gay, and 2 of them were men. One of them was a sort of child.
Yeah, that's not fine.
And the other was sort of the spectre of death.
I can imagine a kind of 2021 fanfic where like the men going their own way, kind of incel immunity, postulate that because it's a ghost, it doesn't count as being underage.
It's a libertarian fanfic.
Yeah, it's a big lib energy. If they liked you too, which they will. I mean,
look at Ghost Us.
How's that sound? Sounds fucking great.
Can
you say all that again?
No, can't wait.
Yeah. I think we've got to be optimistic.
Neither can she.
This.
Oh my god, come on, Fran, you.
No, she's doing that thing like neither can.
Tease.
She wants to set us up with someone else.
Don't tease us because that's not.
She got head at a funny angle.
First though.
Do you think she was killed in a way that permanently dents your neck?
Yep, and we're gonna be really sensitive about that.
First things first. What? What's that mean? Fran? Ooh.
Choose your room. Room of palms, room of liars, room of black.
I love the room of liars.
Yeah, the room of black is looking very sluggish.
Yeah, is that just straight up a slug or a very thin heart? Could be like a heart you've stretched, ventricles up.
Nope, or a two-toed foot.
Either way, it's a no.
Room of liars, I think.
Because this might be a musical ghost.
Also, we're a centrist podcast, aren't we? Like, that's a centrist stream.
Radically so.
This is the third way.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, in some ways, it's the second way, like in the normal left to right.
No, because it's like the two paths diverge.
And we find the powerful route through.
Yeah, we just guided straight
which
down
Robert
the
Frost
middle.
was too afraid to
Yeah, he didn't
describe.
bring his machete that day.
He just barrels straight into a tree. This is the way. Okay, Room of Liars. I just want to take a moment to shout out this hand cursor. Because it is, if you get very close
It's a
to the screen
skeleton, isn't it? It's a skeleton.
Yeah, it's a skeleton. It's got.
I like that.
It's got the bones of the hand. Room of Liars. Let's go. Let's go. Look at my graphics card ripping through this
Room of Liars looks a bit
text
like
game.
a conference hall.
Oh well, that's disappointing on the outset, but we'll see. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. I've never been to one, but I'll take your word for it. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday. Of what?
Ghosts.
Followed by some couple's 65th anniversary. I'm not loving the vibes. I don't think this is conducive
It's not
to
the
me
room.
being at my
Not
best.
as many liars as you thought.
Well, in one sense. They left a few balloons behind. That's good.
You do like a bit of sort of festivity.
I don't like words like worn and plush and stacking.
What about lacquered?
Well, hold
There
your
we
horses.
go. There we go.
In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water.
We'll be on the wine.
A stainless steel urn for coffee.
No thanks.
Okay.
Ghosts, we don't.
It's not about what you need though in love. It's about what the heart wills.
And you think it wills giving
It
our
will
day caffeine?
have-
One particularly nervous ghost. is
Oh
holding
no,
a
not
cup
a
anyway.
nervous ghost. Okay,
That's
we're
not
gonna
us.
have to put
That's not us. We're
gonna
not
have
a
to put it
nervous
at ease,
ghost.
though. So
Yeah.
put on one of your faces where you know if you're like meeting an old lady to give her advice
What do you mean?
about her
When do I meet an
her
old lady?
investment strategy.
When I'm round
And
selling
how
her
well.
double glazing.
And you do one of these. Oh you old dear.
Silly. Oh,
Oh you sweet
Barbara,
sweet little
come
old
on.
bitch. No, you
you
don't
silly
talk to him like
rich little old fucking. Oh.
that. You do a Nathan Fielder and just demand to be in her will.
Some habits never die, unlike people.
Do you think he's just
who
pouring the
become ghosts.
coffee through him like that skeleton in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Well, I would assume if he's got enough corporeality to hold
That's
the
a
cup,
great point.
maybe you
Unless
can
he's
drink
just
it.
feigning holding it.
Oh, it's on a surface.
Yeah, that's sad. This is a loser
And a
ghost.
ghost.
I'm not attracted to it
That,
at all.
That should be in the room of slugs.
The ghost of a strawberry devil. Ah! Shall I voice this ghost?
Sure, go for it.
A ghost! Oh God!
Don't sign your tweets.
Nice. Fucking done it.
Thank you.
Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. This is a Beetlejuice. The whole being dead thing. Beetlejuice. I don't know if it's in the film, but it's in the musical.
I'm
What?
not used to. Come on.
Unpack these options because, of course, they seem trivial in the moment. But when we come, if for example we finish this interaction, and this ghost doesn't want to fuck us, we have to think where did it all go wrong.
But do you want this ghost to want to fuck us?
Yeah, you want everyone to
you
want
want it to want, but you
want
want
to
to
have the
dish
power
out.
of
So
attorney.
you want
over
to
the
give it
ghost.
hope and then crush that hope.
It's not
by
about
matching.
crushing its hope. It's just like you know,
Look how pathetic it is.
it could be one of those Ella Enchanted. Is that what I mean? Princess Diaries sitches where it's like Anne Hathaway in thick glasses with her hair tied back,
Right.
and she's the nerd, and then like someone's like, "Oh, just don't dress like that anymore."
You think if the ghost
and this ghost
puts
is
its legs
suddenly
down and it's got huge
fucking
tits.
hot.
Okay, so I'm not used to it either. Empathizing. It shows a kind of moral consistency because we said that to Fran as well.
Yeah, and it's like an arm around the ghost. It's like my classic
Yeah.
apology. We're on the
You
same
love that.
page.
Yeah, we're looking in the
tactic.
same direction, patting you on the back.
I'm not that scary, depending on how we say it. We
it's-
could frighten the ghost.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not that scary.
Oh, but it could be I'm not
Not-
that scary.
Well, I'm not that scary.
buddy.
Don't
But
worry
I
about
think it is more that I'm not that scary. I think it's
You think
got,
it's passive
I think it's got a
aggressive?
Karen vibe. to
Pass
it.
ag, we say on our show.
Oh, we don't. Thanks for
Welcome
thanks
back,
for
Paul.
lying.
Hope you got the spookiest snack in the house.
I'd
not used
say
to
the
it either.
first, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing prepares you for this. Well, this is death. Can we say that?
Except,
Oh, there we go. Okay,
you've got something going.
We've you're
simpatico.
I'm sort of therapizing this.
I've used the word simpatico on every single stream we've done.
Post life.
I feel so lost.
When I used to have anxiety attacks.
Yeah. Focus on my breathing. Oh, but now you can't focus on that.
I don't like that the ghost puts a full stop in the middle of its sentences.
I love that about the ghost. Oh, no, don't do that.
Oh, that's your favourite.
Now I can't breathe. Yeah, that does suck, actually. I hadn't thought about that.
You don't need to, though.
Yeah, but... It's like
missing,
sleep, isn't it?
You think missing the like physical sensation.
Yeah, there's something very grounding. A lot of like basically every way of relaxing or anything to do with like centering yourself is to do with breathing, isn't it?
It's to do with breathing.
Yeah, breathing. But I just think that it's the same thing as like when Carl Pilkington talks about what would it be like if you couldn't sleep,
right?
And he's like, I'd hate it. And Ricky Gervais is like, well, ants can't sleep, they don't mind. He's like, I would. And I understand that's ridiculous, but I do feel like it would be shit. I don't even have blood. Oh, you've got something.
All that, yeah.
You've got some kind of ghost
You've got
spume.
sludge.
What does that mean? I think it's pretty neat. I think take it one step at a time is what I'd say here.
Yeah.
Or I wish I knew. That's commiserating, but it's not showing us as an alpha. Like a chat. Oh, look, we're covering the options. Okay, guys, bear with. We're going to make a new...
Games BL.
Shall I make this right on the stream? How do we do this? Duplicate. We'll call it Games BL. Fuck this.
I just said that. That's so good.
It's such a hassle, isn't it?
That's that simpatico you've been about, isn't it?
Oh no, I've moved them out of order with each other. Can we move them as a group? Yes.
Nice.
Huge gamer plays, except
it's
that should be on top.
It.
Can you tell me if this is exactly in the corner?
Thank you, it is.
What about the one on top?
Thank you, it's slightly out of line. You go a touch to the left.
Oh, to the left?
No, you were right.
To the right.
Yeah, there we go. It is a touch. Yeah,
okay.
Perfect. That's beautiful what you've done there.
Unbelievable how I can see all the available ghost dating conversational pieces. That's passag. That's what we were talking about, Mindus. Now you can see them all and you can enjoy them all big time. If we have to move ourselves again, well, we won't.
There's not an actual time limit, is there? She did say after a while a bell would ring.
It's just when we die.
Oh,
IRL.
When we die.
In the Earl.
Okay, take it one step
Wait
at
a second.
Time. Oh, okay.
I want to think about this one. I wish I knew is commiseratory, but it doesn't. It sets us up as very much a kind of beta ghost, and it's like, yes, we both have identified the problem, but neither of us has the solution.
Yeah.
Whereas I think take it one step at a time is like, yes, it's bad, but I have this big option for you, which is, as I say, take it one step at a time. It's not crazy new advice, right? Yeah. But it is solid and dependable.
So you say what I said, yeah.
Steps, yeah. That's not really the takeaway from that.
It's going to be, I can't walk anymore either.
Oh, it wasn't. That's a good one.
Okay, good.
Oh, no, it was. It was. This ghost's a loser. Fuck this ghost, but not in a hot way.
No. This ghost can go elsewhere.
What was it doing in the Room of Lies?
When I first woke up.
Also,
as a ghost.
They're only talking about themselves so far.
Haven't asked us a single question, really.
After I died,
yeah,
I fell right through my fucking coffin. Through my own body.
Well, you'd have to go through
this
the body
ghost
first.
Suck. Boo. Wow. Get him, Midas. You fucking tell this strawberry ghost. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Into the bedrock.
Like Minecraft.
It was so dark. That sounds awful. What did you do?
I think anything to prevent it talking about itself anymore. So don't ask another question.
We just want to shut off this discourse.
Yeah, that sounds awful. What about
we have a chat about something fun?
Something fun. What about we talk about me for a bit?
It was, but let me tell you more. I will never forget the confusion. Oh, the helplessness. I seized up. That doesn't sound plausible. That stopped me from falling. Oh, that's called flying.
It was like my whole body became corporeal.
It was not.
It was
that's
not.
the opposite of being ghost.
Not flesh.
Not flesh. Just
like...
You know how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects?
Okay. So that's explaining some...
Like that. That's ghost
that
law.
Happened earlier.
Guys, write that in your notebooks. That's ghost law.
If you concentrate, you can pick things up.
Put today's date in the top left. Heading ghost law. Homework. Classwork, actually.
I was the object. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
So they're doing telekinesis on your own body. Very cool. And the Earth.
I'm glad they can't sense tone.
Is that a famous
Very
fact
cool.
of ghosts? It was so quiet there. Shut up. Stuck in solid rock.
Just fly up. Oh, these are all questions. Could you hear anything?
Maybe this sort of points us towards.
How did you get out? Yeah, to the end of the question.
Yeah.
To it.
How did you get out? And now can we talk
what
about?
a crybaby.
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
This is such a beta ghost, Midas.
Yeah. Pulled myself up. Mate, you're dead. Get over it. Yeah. I mean,
Pulled
you'd
myself
think you
up
would.
by your ghost straps.
Away from the heat below. Oh, the devil.
Sort of clawed my way to the surface.
That
You
doesn't
didn't.
sound right.
You didn't.
Through the earth.
Yeah.
Felt the rock moving through. That sounds good. Like a big one.
Oh no!
I'm getting a call.
Oh, that's
Bad
a
luck.
shame.
Oh well. Bye.
Okay. Off you fuck. Yeah.
It was, but we. No, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Don't call us. But we won't call you.
Yeah, this wasn't hot to me.
This was awful.
I didn't get off on anything you had to offer at all. Not even at all.
No.
Oh
Yeah.
well, okay, no, but
That was nice, but we knew that already.
I've never been speed dating, but I imagine I'd be excellent at it. And one thing that I think would be good is that you know that you've conquered every interaction when the person says something like that, and it's like, look, there might not have been that ghost spark between us and this straw, but we were a friend when they needed a friend.
What would you do if you went speed dating and you got no matches?
I can't envisage it.
But if you did,
I can't imagine that could happen.
it would go badly.
It would be fine.
It would not.
It'd be fine.
He would honestly.
I'd know that something was bugged.
He would never leave this room again.
Another ghost
He'd be
appears.
forced to confront so much. I hope this
In
one
the
doesn't
same
look
room.
like a sort of rotted, fetid straw.
Okay, let's do predictions.
Ghost,
If I were
ghost,
making this
ghost,
game,
ghost.
the last one was very angular, so I'm thinking we're getting a more traditional
It was not
Mr. Blobby
angular.
kind of ghost.
It was the blobbiest,
No, it had this, like-
floobiest ghost of all
It
time.
had little antlers and shit. Chad Ghost's a possibility. I was thinking like the Pillsbury Doughboy ghost, like the Michelin Man ghost. That happens in Ghostbusters, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
It
it's
comes
not
to
a
life.
ghost. It is just
Oh
the
yeah,
thing. When it comes
but there's
to
a
life.
ghost living in his body and veins. Oh, oh God!
Plague Doctor.
Oh, wow.
Well,
what
what we have here. The ghost voice creaks like ancient wood.
Hello. This ghost knows what I'm
Look
into.
What we have here.
Edgelord Ghost. This ghost's going to talk about his podcast that he does with Joe Rogan.
He's going to talk about how he.
Wow.
Name's Spooky Peter.
He tips his hat.
He
Milady. Dust spills off the brim. Very cool. He's worldly,
He's
isn't
collecting.
he?
How do you do, my lady?
You seem ancient. That's quite. I mean, it's rude, but it's also it could be kind of coy. Like
Maybe
we're
in-
negging him.
Also, maybe in the ghost world, that's a status thing.
Yeah, let's go for it.
My record of hauntings goes back long as the door.
Could you-
What does that mean? Since the Black Death took me in '65.
Oh,
He literally
sorry
is
to hear
Plague Doctor.
Yeah, that's so sad. What did they believe?
1665.
Bum, bum, bum. What did they believe that the benefit was of wearing a big beak
Not
as
good.
a plague doctor?
They didn't believe it was good. I think.
No, they
it was
did
about
think it was
distance.
good.
No, I know. I think it was about distance, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, why would it go down? Why wouldn't it just be out? You'd wear like a great big Pinocchio nose to just keep people like 2 meters
I've
away.
absolutely no. Oh, they put big flowers in the beak. Thank you, which is like
good knowledge.
You're an expert.
And
Also-
was that thought to have like medicinal benefit?
Also, they believed that birds could not get sick.
Well, that goes without saying.
Noob couldn't win in the feudal goose.
The fulag. thought
Get
the
rid of the
plague was
bad
earlier.
smells, which made people big sick.
Yeah, because they were stupid in the past, weren't they?
They fucking.
That's
divs.
why no one wants to study the past. So
Divs.
anyone who has, that was an error. I thought the plague was earlier.
I did. Well, you said yesterday.
I thought the
didn't
plague
you?
was earlier. Oh, okay.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Big Bird on Sesame Street is never ill, observes quite correctly, Shayette.
Never had a sick day.
Yeah, that bird is on the grind.
He's a rise and grind.
He's Grossling.
Lingered for centuries.
Very cool.
I think this guy was just like
doing
too
it on
involved.
purpose.
Yeah.
You think he was like patient zero? I knew I'd got it.
The second the chills started.
This person as well is kind of a bit of a downer so
That's
far.
because he's immortal, because he eats unsuccessful Muppets.
Oh,
That
is
possibly
that canon?
explains why he is
So
so much
big,
larger
yeah.
than most of them.
In season 1 of Sesame Street, he was just called Bird, and he was living in a tiny
Regular.
tree, and then Elmo went missing, and everyone was like, "Hang about, what's going on there?" I was
Dead in days.
Wow.
Everyone here is really down.
Anyway,
about it
any
all,
hobbies
aren't
or?
they? Any plans for the summer? Last
Gary
great gospel
That's
bubonic
such a
on the
good
island.
line. That's such a fucking good bit of writing. A gasp of bubonic is terribly bad.
Some 68,000 went with me.
You want to try the COVID, mate? This is sounding
And,
like
and
nothing
if you were
to
the
me.
doctor, it must have been
Well,
awkward,
shit,
mustn't it?
Ever since then, I've been
Spooking folks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why not? Even in books.
Nice.
Wow.
No,
No, wait.
well, because
No,
your
no, no.
name's very bad.
What he needs is some branding, some
Yeah,
PR
we could.
help.
If we're the ghost of ourselves, then we know all about that because
Yeah,
you'll have
we
seen.
can get him a.
Look at our stream
can
branding.
get
Like you can see, we
can
know
get
a
him,
brand.
not that dog, but we could get him a dog.
We could get him a sort of pointy nosed dog with a funny little hat that dissolves into just nothing.
Well, oh, so it looks like him.
Yeah,
Nice.
because they say a dog looks like its owner.
The top hat? Well, it's a fedora. You're not wearing a top hat.
Don't think Elmo's in it at the start. He's not been born yet. Big Bird is what Tweeterberg are into. That is good. I mean, both yellow, both bird. Both great guys.
Wow, if he went from that to the other, how many unsuccessful Muppets did he eat?
Fucking loads of it.
Fucking hell.
It's tragic, isn't it? The fear.
All hot and sick.
Very cool.
Nice.
Camera moved to the right again. Fucking why?
What?
Because I pressed the button. Right, I did a hotkey, alright? I'm sorry, okay? I did a hands up, I did a hotkey. I thought it'd be faster.
Lazy.
I made it worse.
Lazy.
And the moral of this, guys, if you're at home, don't take the easy way out. Okay? Sometimes a shortcut is a bad cut. The shortcut's the deepest. That's good, isn't it?
Shortcut is
That's
the
really good,
deep-
I think. You can put that on an Instagram thing and you will get a
1
billion likes.
billion.
We know because
Rupee Kaur, that will be a whole poem.
we set up a whole Instagram account that was dedicated to writing bad poems, but passing them off as those good poems that, well, no, they're also bad,
Yeah.
but like Instagram poems that are generally bad. And if we'd written that, 100 likes.
1 million likes
Like
with that
that.
little ghost in the background somewhere.
Nobody spooks.
Some like spooky Peter.
Are you the devil? No. I didn't think that, so I wouldn't ask.
I try my best.
What are we saying?
To
I try.
spook.
Yeah. We don't want to be a pretender to the throne because Spooky's clearly been around for a
We don't want to be.
since day
Yeah, we
dot.
don't want to be one of those people who's like trying to like one up on his story.
Yeah.
do
Whereas
we?
this is like obviously
That's
we
respect.
know he's not,
That's
but we're
showing
like,
great respect.
you know, sometimes often in conversation you pretend not to know something to carry on the conversation.
Yeah, and to give
You're
someone
like,
the illusion.
oh,
of,
very
yeah.
cool. Like, so are you the devil? Like, obviously the devil's doesn't look like this. Doesn't wear a hat. Doesn't have a beak. But we can ask it anyway. And
What
hope.
does the devil look like?
He looks like do you want me to draw it in paint?
Yes.
Okay, bear with. Let's get paint open.
The listeners and the viewers have never seen much of your
My work.
personal art. They see your.
I don't
your,
call
like-
it my personal art.
No, but what I mean is, as opposed to your kind of like art that you make for the show, which is just lots of clip art.
Yeah. Let's get the brush ready.
Get the brush ready. So you're going to be.
Hang on,
drawing-
I haven't used these tools. That's too big. That brush is too big for the
That's a
devil.
fountain pen as well.
It's quite pixely, isn't it?
Well, I think you're quite zoomed in.
Okay. Now the devil, his eyes are peach.
Yeah, you're at 300%.
Really?
Yeah.
God bless us and save us. But now it's all over on this side.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Hey, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
Look at that.
So
How
give him
wide
his
are you
name.
making the devil?
I think you'll notice that my penmanship with the mouse is actually
Much better than with a pen.
Yeah,
like
because when I'm teaching, I have to do this all day, so it's significantly easier for me now. I haven't held a pen in God's decades. Okay, the devil
You weren't doing much with it anyway.
by me,
Yep.
and then I'll point an
That's
arrow.
him.
I'll put an arrow there. So you
You've
know
not
it's
left
me.
much space for the devil itself.
Not him,
Are you going to do
and
another
that's
arrow?
at you.
That's good.
Okay, cool. Now, okay, I haven't left a lot of space, right? But let's do a little canvas over there.
I sort of lean in here, then I can get
Fuck
in,
off!
Get in on your arrow.
Get out of my fucking arrow. Okay. The devil, he's got horns. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
But not... This looks a bit like Batman so
It's a bit
far.
like a cat as well.
And the way that you differentiate it is the orange fur that sticks off them. And it looks a bit like, you know, the filly of a cell.
Yeah.
It's actually exactly
the
like that.
microvilli.
Yeah. Okay, very
Right.
cool, very cool.
Okay.
Then you get one of these going.
That you are just drawing a cat.
The devil's eyes, like a goat's eyes, are perfect squares. And that's where we got that from.
I think you misunderstood the bit about goats.
That's where we got the goat is the devil from. It was from the idea of the devil's big eyes.
And they're crossed out like a Pokemon that's been knocked
been
down.
shot. The devil has a huge Chad jaw, and it shines as well.
Shines red.
Shines bright red. Well, no, because he's got a red light on in this room.
That's the sun.
Yeah, that's the devil's red light is what I call the sun.
Right.
Sorry, did you not?
No,
Okay.
you've not ever said it before. That was all.
He's got a huge grin because he loves his job.
Right.
And teeth, loads.
This is just the Cheshire Cat. This is just deviant art.
Cheshire Cat does not have this Chad jaw, so let me
He
stop you right there.
absolutely does. He's got
He's
the
a rounded
biggest
jaw.
Yeah, it's huge though.
Okay,
Pin.
Now he's reclining as well,
Oh yeah, like a cat might.
and this is his legs.
That's a tail.
There's his next leg. Ah,
Oh, psych!
doesn't look like a cat to me, boys. And there's that
It
part of him.
doesn't. It doesn't look much like the devil.
He went
Sorry.
based on
no,
what
keep going.
version?
All.
Yeah, well, some of us have
All
a bit more
version.
insight than others. And then here, he's a formal guy, right? the
Midas,
devil.
you might
Surprisingly erotic. You
Midas,
bet.
you might think that this is like a sort of. We spoke last time about Isaac's faux sincerity. This is honestly the best he could do at drawing the devil.
Well, and yeah, why would you need to do better than this? He's on the beach.
This is exactly what he thinks.
It's what I
And this
know.
is and this is as well as he could possibly do.
He's on the beach. This is a bananas tree. I just mean it doesn't actually grow bananas.
Lost
it's
me at
just
furry
crazy.
ears. Yeah, and that was the first thing.
And then the sea is
Those
obviously
remember are horns, but then he decided that they were also ears.
Well,
Because he forgot, because he was just drawing
the
a cat,
devil's ears are idle playthings, they say, and what they mean by that is they're listening as
that
well.
they're horns
They're horn and ear together.
and they're covered in fur.
He's got no arms. No, he's got one arm.
Oh.
And on it,
Wow,
just thumb.
Did you just remember that, or?
And this arm, you know, like that bird picture that comes up on our Chromecast.
Well, hang on.
That arm comes out of the frame.
Well, hang on a minute. You said that he only had the one arm.
He had one arm in the
In fact,
picture.
you
and
said he
one
had
arm out.
no arms, and then you said he had one arm, and now
Yeah.
he's got two arms, two.
I was just misremembering some of
thumbs.
the details.
Yeah, you've missed. Yeah.
And this is also, he's in a fish tank. This is like a vivarium. So this is all 3D.
with the sun in it.
I'm going to be saving this drawing.
As?
Devils in the details. And I'll make it available. Oh, you can't save it to the PC. Bad
Why
luck.
not?
We'll save it to the
that
desktop.
feels like the
It's
only
'cause
real
it's an
place
illegal-
to save it.
An illegal drawing.
Oh,
You're
I
not
see.
supposed to know too much. So yeah, guys, that's the devil. Very cool, hey?
I need some alcohol.
Oh, okay.
So-
Do you want me to carry
Sorry.
on? I can draw something else.
Yeah, no.
No, I'll
it's-
carry on the chat.
Okay.
I'll carry
Do you
on the
need anything from the kitchen?
I'm good.
Okay, good.
We're back in the wrong place, but I fixed it before Midas could even have to remind me. Are you the devil? Oh, it turned out he was one of his helpers, by the way.
Oh, wow.
You could be too, so we're getting a job offer out of this date. If nothing else, this is just networking, right? Like, if you go in with that attitude that, like, every date you're going to get something from it. Maybe you're not going to find your life partner. Maybe you're not going to find, you know, someone to spend some time with romantically. But what you could find is a new employment opportunity. And I think that's exactly what we do have here. There's something in your eyes. He's not wrong about that. Potential. Teach me your spooky ways. Have your boss be that monstrosity. Yeah, I guess, like, in this gig economy age, right? In this, like, late stage capitalism environment, it's hard to get work, and you have to hustle and grustle and blow that house down to even get seen. You know, the boomer mentality of, like, oh, why can't you just go to the store and hand in your CV? Like, has never been the case for about 40 years at least. Well, one thing that you can do is illustrate your boss or your potential boss in MS Paint beforehand, and when you hand them the CV, you just slip in a little photo of that underneath. So you hand them, like, two things at once like this, and they'll pick up the CV and then they'll be like, oh, what's that on the floor? And they'll look at it and they'll hold it to the light and they'll be like, wow, I feel seen. You have seen me, how I see myself, and that is a rare gift that you have, and I want you to be vice president of social media. And that does happen all the time. That's fair enough. You've got to have standards. A rock has potential. Okay, well, let's not be rude. My mistake. He was cracking a joke. What makes me better than a rock? Okay, well, guys, we're going to have to move the options again because he's fucked off over to the other area. So let's go back to top right. In fact, let's preemptively put ourselves maybe at the middle. What do you think about the middle? Does middle seem like a great idea? To me, it does. I'm just going to see if that's lined up. I can't abide streaming if that bit's not lined up, you know? It's lined up enough. It works. I turn milk into worms. I make unplugged stereos blast music. That's quite funny. I can pull my face off. All of them great skills. Undoubtedly. All of them have their uses. I don't know if any of you have seen Misfits, the Channel 4 superhero series from the noughties. But there was one of some of them had really good, obviously good powers, like I can travel through time, I am super strong. And then some of them had terrible powers, like I can control milk. But it turned out that's actually a sick power, because what they would do is they'd trick you into drinking a Yakult, and then once it's in your body and blood, they'd rip all of that out of you, and they'd control all the lactose in your blood to come out, and you would be dead. So, although that's not quite the same thing, I just want us to think deeply about these powers. And if Midas, if you can turn milk into worms, would you say that's the kind of thing Spooky Pete's going to be into, or not so much? Pulling your face off has obvious spooky benefits. I guess depending on what's underneath, but I'm going to assume it's something foul. This one is more kind of prank ghost. I see this as poltergeist territory very much, whereas these two are going to be more horrific for your audience. So I think it's a toss-up between A
I
and
like
C.
the slow burn of the make unplugged stereos blast music, like the TV turning on in Ring, when it's like unplugged and you're like,
yeah, but the problem with that is that the Samara can do more than that, right? She's going to come through the TV.
Yeah.
If that's all we have to offer.
But I think what I'm thinking here is we've got the kind of cultural benefit of the Ring being part of the
pantheon.
public consciousness.
I see.
And
okay.
so if that happens, it sets them on edge because they're like,
Now,
this
one
is just the
problem,
first
though,
thing.
She can't crawl through sound. She can't come out of the speakers. Because you've got to be able to see her doing.
I don't know about you, but I thought, but at the start of the movie, I thought she couldn't come through the screen either.
Oh, and then she
And
surprised
then she
you. True. Okay. All right. I can see an argument for
Milk
that.
into worms.
I do just think this would
Not
be
great.
Imagine you're pouring yourself a big glass of milk.
Yeah.
Well, you're pouring yourself a big glass of worms. My mistake. I misspoke.
Oh, psych.
Yeah, I think that would really fuck you up for the rest of the week.
I mean, I can go with
calendar
that,
month.
but I just think that I think that's got less staying power.
My favourite option is C. I love the exclamatory nature of it, and I love that we're so excited.
Pull my face
we're
off.
so excited to share that because Spooky Peter's got a very
He's
reserved
very,
energy. He's quite.
Yeah.
He's not downbeat.
He's
but
dry.
He's dry. Yeah. He's a presence that no matter
He's
what
so
joke
dry
you
that
crack,
he's sort of crumbling.
he would just be like, cool. So maybe this could
Face off, huh?
we could start a kind of Chuckle Brothers-esque dynamic with Stinky Pete.
Right.
Spooky Pete. I mean,
yeah.
not the guy
We're
from Toy
stealing
Story
more
2.
Disney content. Fuck.
And so that's why I'd like to vote for the pull your
Sorry,
face off.
can I ask what dynamic you think the Chuckle Brothers have?
One of them pulls his face off. Remember?
And the other
to
one,
me,
and the
to
other
you.
one sits stony faced and unemotional as he does.
As Barry's whole visage
You
is
were watching
wrenched
some
from his
illegal
muscles.
LimeWire episodes.
you got to.
Spooking like that may shock them.
Good.
But there ain't no art to it. See, I told you.
Fuck.
I told you. You go all the way.
Whoa.
Buy us a drink first, Pete.
Well, Spooky Peter.
The living have nothing more to fear.
So he was right. The stereo would have been the build-up. I'll know that for next time.
And when they aren't spooked,
Yeah.
what's the point?
So true.
You're like one of those monsters in Monsters Inc. where the kid's not scared of them anymore
Because it's too
and they
much
come
too
out
soon.
in floods of tears.
The
like
one
a
that
sort
keeps
of
getting
cut
shaved.
monster.
That's such a funny subplot.
Keep
in
the
that film.
doors coming, Charlie.
He's so funny, that guy.
We can't stop stealing Disney content. We are this channel is
Whoops.
over.
A fedora tipping edgelord. Are you not vibing with Spooky Peter Midas? Were you more attached to the strawberry ghost?
Surely it's better than the last.
Are you telling me that you'd bang that strawberry ghost before giving Spooky Peter a look in? Get real.
I don't believe it.
The stuff that eats at you. You're waiting for Chad. Okay, fair enough. Makes you doubt what you hear or see. He's quite right, and I do think this is true. I think if one of the options had been the example I always give of what if you came home and the drawers were open, that would have been the one I clicked. The stereo for me, like, it could just be a malfunction.
Could not. It
Could just be one of those normal malfunctions.
There's no malfunction that makes an unplugged stereo play music.
True.
Makes you wonder what could be under that bed.
What about when people's teeth play music? Have you heard about this? When their fillings can conduct, there's a certain type of like material that can be used in certain fillings or crowns or something that used to be able to conduct old radio waves if you were close enough to the source. So your teeth would start making radio sounds.
Like that bit in Lilo and Stitch, just to do some more Disney, where he's got his nail on the vinyl.
Yeah, it's
playing
exactly
some
like
Elvis.
that. It's the same as that.
Are you saying they nicked it from that?
Yep. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. I mean, if it were you, Pete, I'd make the exception.
It's funny that you say about the drawers, because you remember the Paranormal Activity movies?
Yeah.
They're not amazing.
No.
But
True.
I think that the scariest bit was in the second the second one.
Yeah.
There's just a bit that's like during the day, she's just like in the kitchen of this of her house.
Yeah. Ghosts?
Doing well.
Not
you
visibly.
don't think so, and then just very suddenly, every single cupboard goes and just like opens up.
That'll freak you out.
And it's like, yeah, but then what do you do? Like, who do you call about that?
Yeah.
Who do you call to say the
government.
cupboard's all opened in the day?
Imagine calling our landlord and being like, well, our landlord's dead, first of all.
Yeah,
So that'd be
well,
odd.
maybe she'd know. She's got the answer.
Oh my God, it's her. Getting haunted by her. I think we should say, I mean, he's been a bit
I don't
rude.
remember the question. I don't remember what he
He
said.
said, he was just like,
Giving us advice.
yeah. He was like, how is that advice or something?
I think, do we match his energy now? Just go basic?
I feel like he's quite a high status character. I feel like that could be...
You don't want to piss off the devil's right-hand man.
What else you got kind of gets across that it was basic, but
I
it's
don't
also
want to hear.
conveys
I don't want to
enthusiasm.
hear. No, I think useful.
Okay.
Like we're just...
That's quite
there.
blunt.
See, good.
Maybe he likes
He's
that.
a blunt man.
Okay, that's cool. So he's keeping the door open
Apart from he's very sharp
for more advice and more fucking.
nose.
It
If
is
allegedly
spooky. Pete.
And Spooky Pete is going to take you under his...
Yes! We're in there, guys.
He's grooming.
That's huge. Oh, no.
Oh, so to speak.
He means fucking, doesn't he?
He's gonna fuck.
He means
us.
ghost sex.
He's gonna absolutely.
We need a solid foundation.
I bet.
It's all about knowing your audience. This is just Monsters Inc. now, isn't it? Good spookiness in the details,
details.
like my drawing. Oh, Peter, we're out of time.
The bell rings.
For whom the bell tolls. 'Twas us
The
today.
bell. It means we move on. Yeah, I remember.
I remember, Peter. You said that with such a weird, sort of threatening gravitas. Do you want to like swap numbers or? Okay,
what
yeah,
do you
no,
mean
that's
they come
fine.
back around?
I think we do 2 rounds with them.
A thick layer of dust now covers the table.
God, you know where he's been.
Oh no, but the next person's going to think it's our dust.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll tidy up before they arrive. Predictions for the next guy? Is it going to be our Chad Ghost?
Hot ghost. Come
Hello.
on, Pink.
Fingers crossed, everyone.
Here we go.
Oh,
I was right.
Giga
Wanna
Aqua
make
Chad.
some money.
What an opening gambit.
Amazing.
He's going to sign us up to fucking Herbalife. Some sort of alleged
Incredible.
pyramid scheme.
Look at those shoulders. Doesn't everyone?
Do ghosts?
I think we just match this energy.
Yeah, I think we need to be very
Yeah,
up. with
doesn't
this
everyone?
guy. Look at his whole posture
Look
is
at
so
his
exciting.
tiny mouth.
And look at all these blemishes. Are these his scales?
Fuck, we've got a whole new camera placement.
Yeah,
I've just
because
noticed.
anywhere I put it, the fucking dialogue moves there.
Ah.
So we fucked up games
is-
TR.
Games TR, but actually it's Games TM.
Even after death, you're shilling timeshares and herbal supplements. I mean, that's the dream, right?
You've
You've
got
to stay
rise
on
and
that
grind, rise and grind.
The grind waits for no one, least of all the dead. Exactly. Is he related to the alien from Alien? Well, I'll have to ask that. I'll see if it comes up. Everyone needs
I
money.
don't think it's polite to ask.
You
that.
get it. But this is a singles mixer. No. I mean, that's a funny thing to say, but I think we need to be like on his level, like you said. That's a good part. We take it. Oh no, he's a robber. Steal it. Why? No, then what? We use it to buy favors.
Favours with the breathers. This guy's like a sort of go-between.
Influence. Information. About what?
The living always want the money. They
He's
do.
got us down
The
to a
living
T.
buy plenty.
True.
Yeah. The name's Leon.
Leon's
Spooky
a fucking
Leon,
icon.
or
Leon's very funny.
I rob banks. Don't judge.
No, it's fine. Like,
Look,
you do
everyone's
you.
got to make a living.
Everyone's got a thing. Nice to meet you, Leon.
Don't be making this personal.
My mistake.
Oh, he got really grumpy. Want to rob
That's
a
it.
bank? That's no more contact. I don't think we should be robbing a bank this early.
Not for a couple of months. He's keeping us like,
On 10
dare I say, hook, line, and sinker.
Because he's a fish.
Because he's a big fish. What if I want to rob more?
Yeah, we'll do that. Whoa. Let's start with
No,
one.
we start with 3 minimum.
If it goes up without a hit,
Then
then
maybe-
maybe,
I
we
don't
go
like that.
serial.
We go cereal.
The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers.
True.
But you can't see a ghosty.
That's true enough.
We can walk right in.
What's the problem
Probably
here?
float and float that money right on out.
So again, what's
How do
the
they not
issue?
see the money? Genius, right? It's the perfect crime.
It is. Gary Poirot would never have stood a chance solving the mystery of Leon.
There's no such thing
As
as
the
can't
perfect
believe I'm
crime.
humouring.
They're both great options, but it's a shame that we're forced to shut down Leon.
Yeah.
To be honest, he's been a bit rude.
Wow, I can't believe I'm humouring you then is like proper put down.
And if some of the other ghosts can hear us, like if Spooky Pete's at the next table, then we could say it quite loud so that he's like, I taught that kid everything he knows. You know it'll be a good time. He's undeterred by that. He's a resilient sort of guy. We might get money out of it. Yesterday it was the perfect crime.
Yeah.
What are the consequences?
What are the consequences? Are the cops going to arrest a
That's
ghost?
a great question. Probably not.
No, they are not.
I say for a third time.
I just want to make it
Probably
clear
not.
they're not going to arrest no ghosts.
I'm still not convinced. We can say that in a kind of playful way. Like,
Yeah.
sounds crazy, Leon.
What's the playful button? Do you hit P?
Yeah.
When you signed up for this, what were you looking for? Oh, we
A
were looking
spooky
for.
book club.
We were looking for a fuck,
Yeah.
mate. We were looking to get our ghost leg over.
A napping partner. He wants excitement.
We were looking. This is one of Isaac's favourite phrases. We were looking for a shag.
Oh,
We were looking to sort of hump a ghost. That's what we were
you've
looking
got to stop on this stream.
That's what we
I'm
were
going to
looking
take us
for.
off air before Twitch forces
Before
it.
Disney do.
Not interested. I think we should just
Yeah,
be really
not
blunt with
interested.
him.
Like, fuck off. Then we're done.
Yeah, fine.
You'll be sleeping
off,
with
Liam.
the fishes. Just not this one.
Nice.
They could have
was
said
good.
that. Maybe I'll email them.
He looks a bit pissed off.
Yeah, good.
That's fine to me.
Yeah, I don't care. That was weird.
It was, wasn't it? And I don't think you should have let him in, Fran.
Where is Fran, by the way? I'd like to...
I think we might be about to see her because we finished our round of ghosts.
The second round begins. Oh, fucking
not this
hell,
fucking
miserable.
depressing
The
ghost.
other ghosts, yep, we met them.
They would have freaked him out, yeah.
Holy, they were awful.
God, imagine this guy's talking to Spiky Pete.
Spooky Pete had no time for this.
Leon was
just
just
a creep.
Maybe this ghost kind of is the most normal one. Like, the most relatable, at least.
And Spooky Peter? That name is earned.
Nice. You're not wrong.
Oof. I think I forgot to introduce... Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I was
You
trying
said
to remember what it
lots
was.
about yourself, but...
Kyo. Which one should we settle on?
Kyo.
The ghost.
Like Kyogre, the Pokemon.
Leon's a dickhead.
Spooky Peter has been around. Spooky Peter's
He's
a
got his dick
slut.
wet. They say Spooky Peter slept with every ghost in Ghost Town.
You can't be having a go at me for saying shag and then be saying Spooky Peter's got his dick wet. You cannot
suppose
be
not.
doing that.
I was quoting Amy Winehouse. I think let's try and... Because we were quite conciliatory towards this particular ghost, Kyo.
I think let's just be like a bit blunter.
Kyo seems like an easy lay. I don't know if those are precisely the lenses with which we should be approaching this social situation.
Well,
We sense a vulnerable ghost and we fucking go straight for it. I think, yeah, possibly.
how about
questionable.
another glass of wine, Kyle?
You haven't touched your black liquor. You don't need to be sorry, Kyo. Their lack of self-confidence and pounce. Oh my goodness. I'm still sorry though. That's alright, Kyo. I can't commiserate with that personally, but I understand. Oh, we only have these other options now. That Leon's a piece of work. I'll say. He actually asked me to rob a bank. This is I think you're describing the Dennis method, Midas. What is the separate entirely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From corporeal reality.
She must have flipped that, Fran. Yeah, I bet she wasn't happy. She probably fucked Leon up.
She made this grumbly noise. Oh, I love it when she does that.
And something switched on.
Oh, and she was smiling again.
Oh, that's a bit...
Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
I'm worried about what this might mean for Fran.
I fucking love Fran. She's great.
She contains multitudes, doesn't she? She said.
And then she skipped away.
Never seen a ghost skip.
She's great.
Not once.
We need to really dump all these ghosts and go straight for Fran.
I'm worried for Leon. That's nice. This is an empath.
I wouldn't worry for Leon. He is a freak, and he deserves.
I'm going to dob him in.
He deserves the full force of the law. ACAB, except the people dealing with Leon.
Yeah, true that. Right? Who comes to speed dating just to try and rob a bank?
Looking for bank robbers.
That is a valid point.
You've made a good argument. Leon's got some guts.
He's a real alpha.
Or whatever the ghost equivalent is. Oh, they can't help but bringing it back to. No,
You're not like these other ghosts.
No, I
You know
don't
what?
want to. I don't want to lean into this.
You're not like those other
We're just
ghosts.
going to end up supporting this person.
I've never felt like this before with a
We
ghost.
can't be like going in this early. I think your speed dates are going well. Then it
I
shows
thought
that
I knew what ghost list was.
Dry humour. Midas, you can't be saying that still. I don't want us to be having sex with this ghost.
Doesn't appear to have
Spooky Peter, fine. Fran,
Everyone asks the same things.
take your hands off.
How did you die? This is the what are your plans for the summer of ghost?
How did you die? Yeah.
What are you studying? What's your
How did
major?
you die? You told us all about falling through into the bedrock for 20 minutes. If we were alive, the questions would be like,
Oh, okay. Let's predict them. What do you do for
what
a
do you
living?
do for a living? Do you have any siblings?
There's something interesting in that we could make a joke out of for a living.
What,
put that in the
to be fair,
notebook,
we can only do that if it lets us.
No, I just mean in our private lives. Like,
Oh, I see,
it could be
right.
something we say to each other, like, "What do you like?" I'll be like, "Do you remember that
When
ghost game?"
we go speed dating, we'd be like, I'm what do you do for a living? And then when they finish, don't respond to it and just be like, imagine if
You'd
ghosts,
been a ghost.
and I
in
said,
the game,
what did you do for a
Spooky
living?
Ghost fucking over at twitch.tv/shame
City. What kind of food do you like?
I've never been asked that.
What kind of food do you like?
What's your favourite movie?
What's your favourite movies?
That's
Mine does make it
definitely
more
true.
interesting.
That's a great point.
People think they think it's a personality being dead,
Yeah,
but it's not.
They think it's inherently worthy of reverence just having died, and usually not.
How wrong they are.
It's Video Jerome, by the way. Very good. What does this bit
Long
mean?
live the new flesh.
We can't say that.
I think we must.
No, because he did say that he didn't really want to be asked these
Yeah.
questions. Long live the new flesh. Ha!
Look at that face. Look at that face.
That's a real
Really?
anime face.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like, oh,
No, it's going to do that.
you know it.
No.
Do we? I feel like neither of us know what we're talking about at the moment.
No. It's just that energy, isn't it? I don't want
Sometimes
to
I
sound
feel like a
VCA.
VCA. Obsolete. Never having
Oh
existed.
no. We've got a
Out of
fucking
date.
uwu ghost.
No new stories to tell. We can find some new stories.
No, I don't. I still have my VCR. Was a much better thing to say there.
Or we can just rewatch old ones.
Wow.
Well, no,
All
you're
right.
still talking
Well,
about videos. I was talking about fucking.
I was talking
You've got to
about
keep up.
dicking down.
The conversation is a wild ride, and you've got to stay on board with me here.
You missed things
Kyo.
the first time. So,
Look, I can't be more
do you want to
explicit
hear how
here
I don't? You said you didn't want to be asked.
if you want to talk about it.
Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies. Go on.
And then separate to that, I was stabbed.
Working
Oh,
my way
wow.
toward a PhD in film.
Very cool.
In depth, always pretty sad.
Relatable.
Yeah. Relatable? Was it? No?
Always studying.
that was
Again,
where the-
relatable. 1 week and then we convinced you not to study and instead to die. Oh, not the lake.
Oh, dear.
No, Leon got him.
Oh, God.
Fucking Leon.
Nabbed him. I couldn't swim, I never learned.
Well, that was a bad.
You should have said no.
Yeah.
You see where this is going? I do. I'm surprised
by
you
lightning.
didn't.
I like that
Nice.
they're so upfront about it.
Yeah.
That takes bravery.
Oh,
man.
that's why they're all wet. Everything went black and quiet.
What does that have as a kind of suggestion about the nature of like being a ghost? You constantly stay in the state you're in when you died.
Yeah, well,
Down.
isn't that...
No, but
But isn't that traditional.
Yeah, but
in
your
every
state isn't wetness. Wetness is a property. It's like accidental to your being. So that implies that if I died by, you know, in Goldfinger, where she gets covered in gold paint
Yeah.
and smothers because of the gold paint, is bullshit. Maybe that would happen after a while, but I think it's nonsense. Then you'd stay gold forever. And so it's incumbent on all of us to die in that way, to make
die
heaven
gold.
sparkle big time. Live hard, die gold. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box. At least it was fancy.
You went through this bit already. We know this.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah,
I hate thinking about
Stop
it. And
bringing
yet
it up.
you keep.
That's
why do you
true.
always dwell
That's
on the bad
relatable.
stuff?
Again, not for me.
Well, you are dead.
Is that nice? Is that mean?
I think they'll like that because it's like the new Flesh.
The ultimate
downer.
Easy and EFL. I promise I can be fun.
Midas, you've got to be stopping.
We
You
could
can't be saying
go swimming. Now wait, that is a good joke, but are we at that stage?
Yeah.
I guess
If
by
they're not
default,
ready, if they're not ready for it,
no, it didn't land. Where's the back button?
very funny. No, thank you.
No. Why did I click that? Oh, I'm
That is
normally
what
so
we both
attuned.
would have said in real life, though. We could go to an art gallery. The carnival's in town. When is this? You're joking, right? Crowds
Oh,
of people.
fuck's sake.
Oh, what do you fucking want then? What do you want to do?
You're dead. It doesn't matter. It's not dangerous.
Yeah. No.
I don't want to
Tell
date
you what. I'll come up with something. Something a little different. Hopefully. Oh.
Never
mind.
Yeah, you are. You've really put me in a bad mood, and I'm done with you.
Fuck you. Cheer up, Kaio.
Look, Kaio, I don't want to be mean, mate. We all have struggles, but you can't just come and unload all this on me.
You can't.
We don't know each other.
You also can't be making yourself out to be the victim because you're dead, where we're all fucking dead.
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out with me either. Well, your words, not mine.
But they're just guilt.
We suggested 2 good dates. You turned them down.
Sure, one of them was quite triggering.
Not our fault that you don't like the carnival. Yep,
Yeah,
jog
alright,
on,
bye,
pal.
mate.
Fuck off to Leon.
Oh, I thought you... Is that what? Is that where he died?
That's where I tell everyone to go.
Yeah, bye, Kaio.
What a waste of time.
Oh, fuck off, Kaio. You know what? I tried with you.
Threw
really
that
did.
black oil all over his stupid face.
I'm glad to be back in Peter's loving embrace. And he
He's
looks
smiling.
pleased.
My spooky protege returns.
Yes, Peter. This is
Peter's
us.
much, much better. What knowledge do you see? Oh,
I want to know it all.
In time.
God,
Oh,
he's so
this
enigmatic, isn't he?
He is such a dom. Yeah, it's
Requires
it's
one
good.
thing. Okay. Let's find out.
Anything.
Guesses in the chat. Just give him a second to catch up. I'm gonna guess a hat. The spookiest hat in Hat Town.
What about a beak?
No, that's optional. That's just Spooky Peter's
That's
trademark
just
for
branding.
pecking. Oh,
He's keeping us on tenterhooks.
You don't like the Plague Nerd? Plague Nerd? Spooky Peter will be furious to hear you describe him in such terms.
Patience.
It is a virtue. What Spooky Peter?
Ooh, I like that.
No, he's going to say nothing, and he's going to take issue with the premise of the question that he can be spooked. I would expect.
The others are too boring.
But he does like being instructive.
Yeah, but I don't think that's. We just want to stick. Not much.
Except
Ooh, though I will say.
that Kaio guy was spookily dull.
Why are you
Beasts.
so fond of beasts?
Name a couple.
What kind of beasts? You're scared of animals?
The domesticates. Okay.
Hounds. You love to say the word hounds.
I do. It's a good word.
Felines.
I don't say
You
that
don't
so
say
often.
that ever.
You're scared of which one's weirder?
Being scared of dogs, I think.
Spooky folk like me, we gotta
Rely on a certain
covertness. Yeah, I suppose so.
And they just start balking.
Can't just be all clanging about.
Do dogs clang? Is that something
No, that's
dogs
dogs.
do?
That's something dogs are very attuned to. Is the clang.
Oh, I see. Announcing myself. That's not so spooky.
That's true enough. This is good advice actually for if you need to break into someone's house.
Dogs.
Dispatch the canine first.
They can smell Spooky Peter.
Oh,
Can we not smell Spooky Peter from here?
we've got
They
a
know
peg
I'm
on our
there.
nose.
I'll shrink up in a corner in the dark.
And sure enough,
They'll find me. Start growling.
this is a good
Bark
monologue.
to
This
sound
could be
the
an audition
alarm.
piece.
It's trouble, let me tell you.
A real
impediment.
He's got so much gravity. He'd be like a real impediment. Whoa. Fuck, I've never heard you make that noise. Is Spooky Peter okay?
Wheezes. No. Something's rattling around in there.
He wants
It's
to
a
get that
doggy
checked.
ache. Are you okay? Rattle, no.
Okay, you say so.
I died with it.
So again, we have to take permanently into the afterlife all of our worldly
It
maladies.
stays with me.
This game is suggesting that we should all like pick the circumstances of our own death and curate it so that you're going to be, if you're eternally going to have a wheeze, die before you get the wheeze. Seems to be the
I think most people would prefer to die before they get the wheeze. It's just often the wheeze is the cause of the old death.
You ever been to the mirror world? Can't say that I have. What's that?
Place beyond
this.
Beyond this, fucking hell.
Peter, I
didn't know there was this
I'm
until
only
20
just
minutes ago.
getting to grips with it. But the same as this, but mirrored.
You've seen it, but always looking in.
Okay.
He literally means mirrors.
Peter. That's
We're matching
enigmatic
with Peter.
again.
We're matching with Peter. Go on.
Come on by that edge of things.
Around
Peter.
the other side. Fucking hell.
Woo. On a first date?
He's going to show us the world.
I like that, Peter.
A whole new world.
Maybe you think you'll like it. Seeing it's another thing entirely. Well, something spooky, even Spooky Peter. That sounds like a bonding moment.
I think we've got an in.
I think
Now,
definitely.
has someone replaced Leon or?
Yes,
Fran?
good. There's going to be some
Oh my
admin.
god. Go for it. Ask me anything, babe.
He was obviously a criminal, if that's your first question. Yeah, in fact, he only mentioned things about robbing a bank.
Well, he said some weird things when he signed up.
Like what?
And you
gonna
let him in
rob a
anyway.
bank.
I thought he was joking.
What a weird joke that would have been,
Fran.
Fran. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a joke.
That's
Oh,
Fran. You
don't
put
blame
you
yourself.
put yourself down.
Don't blame yourself. He tried.
He tried.
Harshly. Hostile.
During your turn.
He had some nerve. I think he is a bad guy,
Yeah,
definitely.
he definitely is.
He called us breathers. Us IRL.
Yeah, not us the ghosts.
Oh my god in heaven.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh my god.
Hello. How's
Hello,
it going?
Ninja Monkey streamers.
Yeah, we're
welcome.
Welcome aboard.
We're there's a lot
having
to catch you
sex
up on.
with
We're
ghosts.
trying to fuck a ghost.
But in a good way.
Personally, I'm trying to fuck this ghost.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Heavenly Flower Design. What a lovely name as well. It sounds like it might be an actual design company, in which case, good luck with the business. We're all on that Grussel. Our particular Grussel is trying to get with a ghost.
This is Fran the ghost.
TK for you.
T4
Underscore. Oh yeah, I can't
or
read.
Taku maybe.
Welcome aboard. Some
underscore.
streamers, they have a cool thing that you say when people follow. We are not in that category.
No, not yet, but we could come up with something.
Go on, give us an example. Well,
thanks guys
what's
for the
up? Welcome.
Oh yo.
It's great to have you here in the family. We could say.
We probably want to workshop that.
Guys, I want to show all of the new streamers.
This is Fran.
Was it Taku then? Was he correct? Ms. Mizu, welcome aboard. I'm not going to try and read out any more names because it turns out I can't. Part of my big job is being able to read, and it turns out
You're not
it's
very
not
good at
very...
it. Don't.
I want to show you
People
guys.
can't, no. You're not showing them this.
Here's
Don't,
what we've
no,
some
oh,
art we were
God,
working on
thank
earlier,
you, Danger Noodle 35.
and that's just the kind of thing you can expect to come
Don't
across here
unsub
on,
now that
on our
you've-
big stream.
Now that you've fucking seen this.
No, I think that's probably going to get them.
Oh, okay.
If I know anything about people, they're going to love that
You
kind
don't.
of thing. What's going on?
Look at
Where's
this.
the game
Also,
going?
with that, we've broken the old March followers
You're joking.
15 goal.
Oh,
We're at
welcome aboard,
17.
everyone. It's so nice to have you here.
It's so nice to share this moment with you.
I'm
all.
very excited
No, put the
by your
drawing
presence.
away.
No, I need us to move back to the centre though. So
Oh, God,
hang about. We need
okay.
to go back up here.
Yeah.
We're going to be on front.
Basically, unfortunately, there's text everywhere in this
Yeah,
game.
and just when you think you've known where it was, it moves.
Goals.
Goals. By goals. Okay, back to the game. Now, just to catch you up, those of you who are new and welcome again. Lovely to see you here. I only joined that server 1 minute ago. There are 3 ghosts on offer. One of them, Leon, he was a shark. He was a bank robber.
Thank you, Bad Boy 4126.
Spooky Peter. Now, Midas called him an unfuckable nerd, and that was harsh because we actually really do like Peter a lot. He's got a certain energy, as je ne sais quoi.
We're his protege.
We are his protege. And then there's this very sort of depressing ghost who we've kind of ruined things with.
Yeah,
It's never gonna go well.
We told them never mind. And
We tried though. Like,
Fran runs the event, and I personally, she is the one that I would like us to get with.
I did indeed draw it like one of our French girls, except imagine if my French girl was the devil himself up in, well, down.
One that you've never seen, though.
Heaven, devil heaven. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Fran.
I hope the rest of your dates are more stand-up than stick-up.
Oh,
he was trying to get
that's
us to rob a
some
bank,
wordplay.
so Fran's doing a joke there. She's
That
doing
was a
goof.
joke. Yeah, we laughed.
It was?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I know
You fucked it.
Declan loves Fran,
Oh, come on.
but I'm not so
Now
keen.
look, sorry for bother. Thank you again for participating.
She might like that, because sometimes
Very
if you're
slightly
like, oh, I didn't get that joke, then they'll be like, oh, that's so
Can't
cute how
believe
you didn't.
you've
They'll be like, that's so cute.
Isaac is fucking throwing. He is. He is.
How can you throw the ghost speed dating game? This is just life. Can you throw life? I guess you can. It's time to choose your date.
Well, it's gonna be. It's safe to say Leon's out of the running. It's
Now-
also safe to say Kaio's out of the running.
Yeah, I think we are. A more interactive streamer would be like, who should we go for, guys? But we are going for
We
Spooky
are just
Peter.
going to go for Spooky Peter.
Or we could go for Leon.
No, I don't want to go for Leon.
Here are the
I
options.
I definitely don't want to go for Kaio.
New folks.
Kiss that. Witches like it says kiss that Spooky Pete.
New folks, guys. If you were just seeing these people on first blush, who would you be drawn to? And why is it Spooky Peter? Thank you.
Taki.
Thank you very much. That's a vote firmly in SP's column. Leon, he's got a kind of like, we thought he had quite well-defined shoulders, which some people love. And the fin, very, very solid
We should
work.
say all he did was try to recruit us for a single bank robbing job.
And he wasn't even open, like, if someone's going to try and get you to rob a bank, we were like, what if we rob multiple banks? And he was not having any of that. He was shutting us down left, right and centre. And I saw a lack of imagination, really.
Arc Stardust, I'm gonna have to hard disagree on that.
I think-
he does not have nice.
No, there's a
nice
certain
eyes.
void quality to them.
Yeah, is that what you? Thanks, Arc Stardust.
Oh, thanks, pal.
Sorry to have blessed
It's
to have
Spooky
christened
Peter.
your following by disagreeing with you, but
It's got to be Spooky
it is Spooky
Peter.
Peter. It is Spooky Peter. Oh my
He
god.
promised that he would show us the mirror world.
He said he was going to show us the mirror world. He was going to show us the world beyond. He was going to
gonna be
teach us
beautiful.
everything we knew. He did have an intimidating wheeze.
And it's the carnival that we wanted to go to.
Thank God.
That's beautiful news.
Thank you, Arc Stardust.
A clown's face, all
We'll make it worth
smiles
your
and
while, we
menace. Watches over the entrance. That's very good.
That's what I want from a carnival, to be honest.
And there's Spooky Peter.
Here he is.
God, he's dressed up for the occasion and all.
Oh, he's got
It's
that.
huge, isn't it?
As he dusted off his hat.
Twisted
Midas, you're
corridors.
so anti-Spooky Peter.
It's
and
sad, actually,
Honestly,
Midas.
you need to get over your Spooky
Is
Peter
it?
prejudice.
Look, I'm not a professional therapist, but I'm going to just ask you something here,
Here we go.
Midas.
If you do this, are we going to go back to
you-
the bottom corner?
Do you see something of yourself in Spooky Peter? And is it that you can't bear to see that reflected back? All of those traits that you
That is a shout.
maybe your
a shout.
spookiness in everyday life is something that gives you pause, and you're like, this guy's chadding me out of Spooktown. Could be what you're
Is he
thinking.
taking up
I'm
your
not saying it
niche?
is. I'm
That-
not saying
are
it is.
you-
What
Midas,
is the
Midas,
case?
Midas. Just because we love Spooky Peter doesn't mean we love you any less.
We knew
he's
you
not.
first.
He's not replacing you.
You'll always have a
He's
space
not
in our
replacing
heart.
you.
But we are Spooky
We're-
Peter's your new dad
It's just
now.
that we're gonna fuck Spooky Peter,
And he'll never
he's
replace
gonna-
old dad.
No.
You can see him on every other weekend. Maybe Christmas once or twice in your life. But Spooky Peter
yeah.
is going to be
He's gonna be buying your
tucking you in.
presents.
He's going to be buying you a
He's
Tickle
gonna
Me
be
Elmo.
kissing you goodnight with that big beak of his.
Beak first. Okay.
Especially disorienting.
Ghosts have a slight reflection,
Specific
though.
mirror.
That's interesting to
Taller
know.
than the others.
Okay. That must be the portal.
Mirror's face is concave as if to pull everything around it.
We're stepping head first into the mirror world, everyone.
We're
Get
doing
ready
Mary
to dive
Poppins dive straight in.
in. 3, 2, 1.
We are going into. Thank,
That's what I love
thanks
about
for
him. He's just
confirming.
up front.
To the point.
Yeah, he doesn't fuck around. He's not like, how are you? How was your week? We're going into this mirror. If I turned up on a date and she said that, I'd be
Midas,
like,
you
sure.
say you're buying just to date Kaio, but they're not going to date you after I show them the screenshots of you saying that they're easy 24/7.
Yeah, that's not going to go
That's
down well
not.
with Kyle.
I know that date is not what you had in mind, pal.
Okay, and we go, guys. This is that scene in the movie. It's the end of Act 1 where we step through the threshold. It's even called in the Campbellian hero's journey, beyond the threshold or through the threshold,
Oh, that's
or
good.
into the lion's den, or into the witch's casket, or into the. There are lots of different variants.
I think
They were all true,
He's
really.
facing the other way. That's the mirror dimension. Oh,
That's so good. That's so funny that that's what it is. If I could be bothered, I'd mirror our camera so we were on the other side.
It's boring.
But I can't.
You can't do it, and it would probably go back to
The mirror world.
This is amazing.
Or as it's known here, it's just the world.
Just the world, yeah.
That's a mirror's joke,
Go on,
guys.
say that. Oh, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for
That was clear.
Do you see the eerie green? I
Fucking
do.
Let's change our lighting state to green. Bear with.
This is something we can do.
We're
You
an
do
interactive
that.
stream.
I'm going to go get myself another drink because...
It doesn't really read that it's gone green, does it? But it has.
doesn't.
Trust.
Just we promise.
Guys, trust. It's
we
green as
promise.
hell up here. If I turn off this light, you'll see how green it is. Ready?
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh,
Orange. Still doesn't look green. Why doesn't green come
because
through?
this screen is, is on, yeah.
Guys, you have to believe.
Look at that.
That's a tiny
green.
little green light.
That's a little bit green.
We're coming back to here, though.
Do you want another...
I'd love a Pepsi.
Come on, then.
I'd love a Pepsi Max.
I'll get you that, then.
Thanks so much.
That's
All right,
okay.
let's go back. I don't like being green anymore.
Don't find out too much about the mirror wall before I'm back.
I'm going to find out
a
all
bit.
there is. When Declan comes back, let's make up that we found out all interesting stuff about the mirror world.
I can still hear this.
He can't hear us. He's gone already, ages ago. This is what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes on an eerie green. The more times a reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like, oh God, this. That's been reflected a great deal of times. I can't speak for you guys at home, but I was expecting maybe just a slight green tinge. Not this whole straight up green experience. But that's cool, I guess. That is pretty green. Oh, he reflected on that by just stopping the being of green. Nothing here can hurt you in the mirror world. I've heard that before. The physical laws are upended. That's sick. Whoa! He's moving. Look, he's over this way now. This is him over here, in case you were still looking down there. He's actually moved up there. And now he's moved over here, this way. One day I'll know which way to point. Now he's everywhere. That's potentially more Spooky Peters than we signed up for being involved with, which is... I guess it's fine. Like, sometimes you go on a date and it's not what you expect. Very rarely is it not what you expect in this sense. Or even nowhere at all. He's having fun, isn't he? Like, for those who were here earlier, Spooky Peter's energy was super chill. He was a very reserved kind of guy, and he was mostly about kind of being spooky. That was the most part of his identity. He was mostly about being spooky, and he was mostly also about, like, trying to teach us stuff. He was trying to become the dad of us. Our dad, you could say. And, like, our ghost mentor. He even said he'd take us under his wing, which was pretty cool. Because he's been around a while. I think you can tell that, right? He's been around the block. He's been around the world, don't speak the language, but that spooking don't need explaining. And now that he's in the mirror world, I feel he's loosened up. I feel he's chilled out. I feel he's having fun. And that's great to see. I thought you might be impressed. I've practiced these skills for ages. Centuries. It's not easy being green. Paul, you'll enjoy that. We were talking about Muppets just before, weren't we? The spooking hour approaches. That's 3 a.m. Let's have a look. In case you're wondering. Why 3 a.m.? Why is that the spooking hour? Allow. Midas, it just moderated your chat for the word weeaboo. Is that an offensive word? I mean, I didn't think it was. I thought it just implied someone who had a particular, like, faux affinity. Thanks, bad boy. Lovely for you to come. Thank you for thanking me for being a member of the community for a matter of hours. It was great. It was very exciting. I felt a strange surge of panic and adrenaline flood my body and veins. They are separate. Only witches and sins are awake at 3. That's a lovely... This is called Zeugma, this technique, where we switch between 2 different types of thing that occupy a verb. So, like, witches are the kind of thing that can be awake normally, but we'd expect they'd be like only witches and wizards or witches and ghosts. Sins, they're not the kind of thing we expect to be awake. For example, here's another one. She stole my heart and my wristwatch. Zeugma. You can have that for free. We seek neither. In a way, we are both. Together, you and Speak... Oh, lovely. You're just in time for us to fly through the void.
Like in the snowman.
The NMS train moved on in your absence.
Go on.
But they wished us a enjoyable rest of the stream.
Oh, well, it was really nice.
Thank you so
of them
much.
to
It was
drop
beautiful,
by.
wasn't it? I felt really afraid. I didn't know what was happening. The mirror world was where Spooky Peter really opened up.
I can I just say that Shame City used ad permitted term weeaboo is a real tells a
'cause
story.
Midas used it in a message, and I got
Yeah.
a weird pop-up that was like, "It's not allowed to come through," but that's not an offensive term, is it?
Well, it depends who you're saying it to, I suppose.
I suppose so.
I got a notification yesterday from one of our viewers that when I think it was Midas said like ride on.
Ride on.
Yeah,
What does
like
that mean?
ride space on.
Like ride
that it
on.
got-
Excelsior.
it got asterisked out. As in like
Why? Which
as
part
in-
of it?
to all of it. As in like because our filter thought it meant fucking.
No, it can't mean that.
Yeah.
There must be a different reason. IDO, Ideon, ride on. No, nonsense. Is it something that you say to try and encourage people to ride on?
He's saying I bet Peter, you are spooky Peter.
Peter's a weeb.
You are a weeb.
But no, let me tell you, would you?
Go on.
Peter opened up in here. He went bright green. He
What?
was there. He was here. He was in 3 places at once, and he was nowhere. He vanished.
And-
It was lovely to see. You know when you
And
meet
his
someone.
dick.
Don't get me started on that particular
Oh,
spooky
goodness.
phallus. But you know when you see someone like in their home environment.
Yeah.
It's a common problem for introverts, I understand, where it's like, oh, when I'm out in a social situation, like when I'm at the club, like where I love to hit. When I'm at the club, actually, I am myself at the
Oh,
club.
Paul, that's some praise.
But you meet someone and they just seem a bit off their game, and then
Yeah.
you see them like bowling, and they just they fucking love
And
bowling.
it turns out bowling is where they live. They live in the
They
bowling
live at
alley.
the alley. They're called John the alley freak, and they crawl straight down the ball
They
tunnel
slither out of that little hole.
with a skittle right in their mouth, which I didn't think you could do.
It's amazing how often you meet these people.
Each peering into a life still being lived.
Oh, no.
Paul, you fainted when Spooky Peter showed his Spooky Pete. Well, that's
We're
that's
still
the
in
kind
the
of
mirror.
reaction
Each
you wanted.
mirror in the living world
Yeah.
is actually a door. Wow.
Don't try this at home, guys. There's a door right there.
Right there. I'm going
Hold
head
my-
first. Staring
we-
into one long enough in the dark.
Should we make it a sub goal that when we reach affiliate, you'll dive straight into the
First
mirror?
into the mirror. I'll do it for reaching 12.
We
We're
last
already 8
time-
past it.
Didn't we last time do something where someone subbed and you just downed a full beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's not do that anymore. I think you've turned a new
I've
leaf.
only got the one left as well. It would really.
Is it? Are you doing cycling between that and then back to the mini ones? Because it won't be fun with the mini ones.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm only having these in the week because they
Same
were left
spirit.
over from yesterday.
Fair. Say the Spirit's name 3 times. That's like knocking. Okay, guys, let's do this together. Okay, we're all gonna say.
Spooky Pete.
Wait. No, I said together
Sorry.
in the chat as
Was
well. We
everyone
need to say
not ready?
Spooky Pete 3 times. We need a bit of camera down. I think I don't like all that empty space above because there could anything be up there.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
We'll say it 3 times and we'll look at each other as well. And we'll hold hands. So I'll put my hand out. You put your hand out at home. You put yours out. Ready? Spooky Pete. Spooky Pete. Spooky Pete. Forever. Midas, did you say it as well?
Midas.
Midas.
You let the side down.
Yes, Shy Yeti.
Thanks.
He'll be visiting you. Actually, it was an inverse pact. If you don't knock, then
He's
he
coming for
he
you.
only comes.
Tweets in the chat. Here
It's
he
like
comes.
It's like early noughties chainmail vibes, where it'd be like,
you didn't.
Sarah.
You didn't forward it.
Everyone heard about Sarah at my school. She was only 12 and she carved her neck out with a compass. If you
forward
don't
the group
pass it
email.
on to 100,000 peeps, she'll fuck you up. I was really wanting to, and maybe it's something we could investigate for the podcast. I would really like to start one of those, and
Yeah.
we could start it with just our friends, but everyone would have to agree to send it on what when on Twitter every so often someone will be like, my little boy, my little baby son,
He got bullied.
he's got no friends,
Give him a like.
and it's almost always a lie, or a
Yeah.
picture of like a boy Nazi or something,
yeah.
like Hitler as a child.
Although my favourite, can I just say, to this day is still always people who say like, oh, can you tag in a celebrity like, oh, it's mum and dad's
Can you
anniversary
wish them a
today,
happy-
and it's Fred and Rose West. Always, it's so good because
It gets
they are,
every
because they
American.
are the most normal looking people.
And they were quite
in a way.
normal apart from the
Apart
big
from-
way.
apart
There's
from
a
the
big caveat.
Consistent.
But one of the things that's interesting, the one that I really was thinking about is when it'll be a teacher who's like, Johnny in my class wanted to see how many people could say hello, and they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I wanted to show my students how when you put something on the internet.
exactly this vibe. Could we do that with a modern day chainmail? And maybe we could craft that on stream together one time. We'll come up with the most implausible scenario
Yeah.
where it's like a little ghost girl who was run over by a blimp.
She was already a ghost. The blimp hit her.
Yeah,
She became a
double
real
ghost.
girl.
And
It
then-
hit her again.
and then she got shot. She got absolutely
She got the
fucking
novel
shot.
coronavirus.
She came back just in time for SARS-CoV-2 to see her off. Sad. I don't know what he was
I
talking
can't
about.
remember. A splendid haunt.
I thought so too.
It
Oh,
was
Spooky
nice.
Pete's actually visited Paul already. That's,
Oh,
huge.
fantastic.
That's
Hello,
huge
it is
stuff,
me, Spooky
Paul.
Pete. I'm speaking through the body of Shy Etty.
Very cool.
That's big.
You're in two places at once again, Spooky Pete.
We're gonna fuck you.
I love that for you.
Well, probably the other way around, to be honest.
He leads us through the mirror glass into a long hall lined with bricks.
on one side.
What
And
do you
what's
think's
it
lined on
with
the other side?
side?
That really asks more questions than it answers. Propped up against the wall, okay. A massive kitchen.
Does
Hello.
well to hide its age.
This guy's
bit
a
like
fucking...
Spooky Pete.
He's a big spender. Who's Paul?
What?
Paul!
Oh my god! He's oh no!
Run, Paul!
He's coming.
He's gonna beat you silly! He's gonna beat you into the next life!
Take you right out of it. Oh god!
No!
Let's get to spooky now. What have we done?
This is really bad. I'm so sorry, Shy
can't
Yeti.
believe-
I'm so sorry. We brought this upon
Oh,
ourselves,
and the-
really, when we did that ritual.
The monkey train there.
Fuck, it's true, he is.
That's very funny.
Okay, well, you wait there.
For a man in his 20s
That's
trying
true.
to sleep on a mattress. He's snoring loudly.
He was.
Yeah.
Triple
oh
snored.
my god, Spooky Peter floats to one shoulder.
Let's see if
and
Paul
motions
reacts.
for you to do the
Okay,
same.
we'll creep over. Ready?
The curtain flaps over Peter's shadowy visage.
Very cool.
He stands silently, hat bent slightly forward.
Very
tipping it,
cool.
the
Yeah,
lady.
that's so you can't really see his
Not
eyes
Paul.
too well. And then what?
Go on.
He's just
Stand.
Pete. What's the next
Oh,
step,
no,
Pete?
This is what he does, isn't it?
Should we?
Should we flicker the lights?
Yeah.
Patience.
Patience. Okay. Cool.
Patience, Iago. The aim is to be a presence.
Only.
Oh, he's jacking
Is
it,
he-
isn't he?
Is he
jacking
indecent
it.
exposing himself to
Not a
sleep
nuisance. Wow. He says not a nuisance for several minutes.
I don't think he's going to know though. Pete, we might want to do something. Shall I leave a note?
You're all right for a minute, Paul. Wait, no.
Fucking hell.
40 minutes?
Pete, I've got plans, mate.
God.
Coyote's
We're meeting
starting to look
Coyote,
super
yeah.
appealing.
So doing nothing but standing there. Well, to be fair, he's got nothing but time.
Was that it?
I think it was.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
Tight-
okay.
tighten
Here
the
we go.
knot.
Here we go.
Here
It's
it
getting
is.
good. Get ready to
what
get
if he
spooked
just
big time.
fucking kills him? Oh,
Okay. He's not going to see that. Yes, Pete.
he's running through the classics.
I don't know
isn't
if that would wake Paul up, but he would certainly hear it in his dream. and
Standing
be
in a
like,
shadowy corner, creaky
that?
floorboards,
maybe it would interface with
as
his dream. and
steady
he'd
as a
dream
pulse.
creak.
You like,
Touch my fucking
you
pulse.
like that? Paul is still snoring. Yep.
Can confirm. Oh, I can even hear it. I just noticed.
Look.
Peter, what are you doing up
Starts
there,
to
Peter?
scratch like the Babadook.
I've never heard a scratch, apparently. That raspy breaths. Paul is still snoring. They really hammer that home, the snores.
Peter is starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and
Peeks
peeks in his ear.
That's
Oh, has he
an
got
invasion.
earplugs in? Some sort of orange foam. It
Clever.
obstructs his ear canal. He's done ya.
They didn't have
Done
those
ya.
in his day.
Again, progressive man.
That's such a good joke. I really
That's
like
very
this.
funny.
This game, by the way, is available on... I mean, there's probably no reason for you to play it now that I've played it and we've played it and you've seen everything. But if you did want to, it's on
Is it over?
itch.io. No, but I just mean...
Oh, I see, right.
I just mean, like, you've seen a lot of it. And it would be... It's a real proper indie dev. I got it as part of that bundle for racial equality thing where you paid $5 and got more games than I could possibly ever sort through and find the good ones. But I did give it a go and I got about 6 of them ready for us to play. That's 6 in case you're a visual learner.
Yeah.
Scratch on the wall. We're not going to say it's pointless.
Long and deep.
Like when the
Long.
goblin opens
Uh-oh.
the vault in Harry Potter 1.
Yeah.
I fucking
Oh,
love
we've
that.
left a mark though.
I'm
I
sorry
don't
about
think
that, Paul.
Spooky Peter's going to like that.
Paul, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Make it an arrow pointing down.
Across?
I think an arrow pointing down. Like he's a marked man.
Okay. Menacing.
Menacing.
Yeah, he liked
There
that.
we go.
I fucking liked that.
I think you are bold, but open to interpretation.
Menacing, but a little vague. You want to be more on the nose, like Peter was spooking 2K21.
Scratched, but you couldn't hear. They were so.
I must say, like, the drawing of Peter is so versatile. It's like
Yeah.
that penguin in our film trunk
Oh,
video.
wow, yeah.
Like, it just means nothing. It's a real blank canvas where every emotion that he experiences is a new form of comedy. I am Proud of you.
Chills. I'm
That
not the
means a
ghost
lot.
kind.
I've been looking
We're
for a father
redecorating the
figure in
room
this
soon.
mirror world.
Spooky this
Fucking
day. Wow.
yes, we got him, guys. Yeah, let's go back. Back through this weird mirror world of his. Up there.
A fractal realm on the dull side of the Tane.
You're right, yeah. No, me
Sure,
too.
what he said. That leads back to where you came in.
But
is he going to come with us?
We might end up back.
This
in
is
the
me.
place, but we'll always be
wait.
changed.
He's not going to leave us here.
Yeah, no, because that's the end of our date.
No, but he's not going to leave us here trapped in
No,
the
no,
mirror
he's
world.
let us out. I think.
No, we're still facing the wrong way.
I know, but I think he's gonna like say goodbye at the threshold. Like Will got
Right.
back through the mirror. He'll stay.
Because he was
here.
like, "This is me, and I don't want to."
No,
So,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
look.
wait.
I should warn you.
Okay.
you will die again.
Yeah.
It's, oh no, how long would it have been?
Oh.
Oh fuck! Well, you could have told us that. in advance.
That would have been.
Hi Paul, you
something-
missed some of our stream. I think you were having a nap. How's the kitchen?
Any arrows?
That's just the question we ask everyone on the stream. It's
Whenever
one
they
of our
wake up,
streamer
yeah.
catchphrases. Any arrows? That's a shame.
What may have felt like ours was in fact.
Fran's gonna be all wrinkly.
Oh no! Ah!
Leon's
Hey!
gonna have robbed
What have you
Bearbank.
fucking done?
Oh,
Oh, he's done
he
it.
does have a sense of humour.
I was worried for a second there. I don't like that. It's
The
barely been the
length
length
of
of
the talk.
talking.
Dealey's been scratching the wall. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You'll have to discipline Princess Di Dealey. The look of
Fear on your face.
Yeah, well, I was
He's
terrified.
got it. He's still got it.
Yeah.
Spooky fit. You.
The
you
thing is, just
spooked
when
us
you think
good.
he's finished the spooking, it turns out
Yeah.
he's got another layer of spooktastic
That is-
fun
that
to
is
throw
amazing.
at you.
He's
and
done
that's,
well.
That is
He
fun.
tips his hat to say goodbye. I don't like that.
Fucking,
but
I just
whatever.
realised we're constantly in the way of all this top text
Oh,
now.
for fuck's sake!
I'll move us again soon.
This game was made not to be streamed ever.
Yeah.
More dust falls off the brim. He
Guess
collects
I'll be
dust
seeing
like
ya.
a motherfucker, doesn't he? A breeze picks up and the rest of him blows away.
Bye,
Like the
bye,
Avengers.
Peter.
Sorry about this one.
No,
I mean,
that was fun.
that was great.
I really enjoyed my time.
That was great. I had a fantastic time.
I was
with
loving it.
Spooky
And let me
Pete.
tell you, erotically charged throughout.
Rock hard.
That's the end.
Visit graveyard.
Okay, so can we meet?
We've probably got some.
Yes.
Yeah, let's Spooky Peter.
Oh, okay, there's some
Spirit
knowledge
of
about him.
Malice.
God, he was young. Taken before his time. It's not his real name. He was given it by an author of famous, totally true ghost stories. He's the oldest ghost by a mile.
Oh wow!
That's
And
good
works
to know.
Notably treating. I thought it was threatening victims for a
The
second.
date he did get
We
claimed.
ultimately claimed it.
Unfortunately, that was unfortunate.
It was
Sad.
really like he showed us a good time, didn't he?
He sure did actually. What do you think? Have we got time for another ghost?
I don't think so.
We could start something else for 22 minutes
Yeah, we could do that.
because there's a game that I wanted us to start.
Oh,
So
no.
bear with. I'm going to move you over to. In fact, I need to like fix all of this camera stuff. I think we should do that game again though.
Yeah, I want to do another ghost.
Yeah.
date.
Oh guys, look what I just saw.
No, it's
Something
fine.
just came
No,
up on my
just-
screen.
oh,
Can you zoom on it? Yeah, you can. I think
there's no need. I can't
That's
believe that
quite
you showed-
cool.
Those people wouldn't have moved on anywhere near as quickly. if
that's
you
quite
hadn't
cool.
showed
That
them
art
this.
that's that way.
You should get rid of this.
Edit